Alter Bridge fans, we return. I'm very excited to be carrying on with part 3 of Rise today. My favourite Alter Bridge song of all time, although there's such awesome stuff. I was just listening back to Fortress, one of their later albums, just because I was driving about, and it's just epic, man. What a good album. But anyway, we're carrying on with Rise today. We've just done the epic microphone stand slide, I should say, that Myles Kennedy does. You can replicate it with one of these bad boys. It sounds awesome. Something like that. But we're going to dive in now to the chorus proper, which is also pretty epic and involves a lot of heavy chords, and the first solo line as well. So let's get into this bit then. It's super, super fun. First things first, you've got these chords that we've been practicing before. And as I mentioned a few times, Myles Kennedy doesn't play the bottom 2 strings, so he just does this. Whereas Mark Tremonti has the whole shebang. And he does these extended chords. So he has that kind of fuller sound. We're going to get into our first solo line as well here, but let's just go through Myles Kennedy's part, which I am following mostly throughout this tab. So you've got this D power chord here. Now there's a muted, palm muted note here, which sounds really crunchy. I like to play it with the picking pattern that's there. I've seen Myles Kennedy do that in a live performance as well. So you've got the mute the third one onto the up pick on those third barred frets. Then you're going to this C chord. Myles uses his thumb to mute the bottom strings just in case you get a bit excited. And you're hitting it pretty hard, which you will be. So that's the pattern. Make sure you use those open strings to change to this A chord, which we've discussed in our last video. And then you've got those 3 notes again while you move into the first solo position, which is really awesome. I'll just play it for you once, just so that you can get an idea of it. So how this works is you pre-bend to the 10th fret from your 8th fret with your 3rd finger. So it's a quick down as well, quick release. Slowly bend up, and I've seen Myles live as the vibrato gets a bit more epic. He does an up-down pick, so it goes like this. And that vibrato is pretty epic, pretty wide. And then you move up and down while he picks, actually. So this is how he does it live. Like that, while the hand moves along the neck. And then you're landing on this 10th fret, but it's pre-bent to the 12th, so... And then you rise to the 13th. So then release all down picks there. First finger on the 6th. Alternate picking there, so down up. And then this is all one move. Pre-bend to that 9. And then you've got this little pattern here. Not too difficult. Down, up, down, up, down. If you can try, that's actually a nice note to land on here, on the G string, which is your 19th. We'll stop the video there though, because next time as we return to these kind of heavy chords, there's a few variations, and there's actually a second guitar line that I want to teach you that Mark Tremonti plays with a little bit of variety in there. So we'll just pause this video here. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to this series. We'll do some performances later on as well. But subscribe if you like Alter Bridge, if you're a fan like me, and we'll see you in the next part.